Right.
I hurt my foot really bad and it really hurts, but I gotta power through. So I really hurt my foot during that run, like really bad, but I pushed through and I got over it. And it was a reminder that I need to start funding my campaign for the LA Marathon. So registration is currently $220, and it's a lot, honestly, because all I want to do is just run that field. But I understand because they have to close streets and everything, but it's still a lot of money. So I'm asking you guys to help me out, because even the little bits will help out. Even if I don't raise the entire thing, I'll pay the rest myself, because it's a lot just to run. So I'm just asking for that small help, and be greatly appreciated. Anyway, on with the day. I came a little early to Westwood today because I wanted to get something out of the way. So every year, I always anticipate what gets considered Best Picture at the Oscars. And I've seen pretty much all of them except Darkest Hour. So I'm gonna knock that one out of the park today, and then I'll be prepared for this Sunday. And it's not so much I always respect and agree with Oscars' opinion, but it's just interesting to see like all these filmmakers, what they think is the best for that year. Oh, and then later, I'm gonna meet with the directors of Good Time, the director of Florida Project, and I can't remember the last one. But for Good Time was an intense, awesome movie. I love anything any A24 does, and I'm looking forward to seeing them because I know they collaborate with Casey Neistat, and they grew up with him, so I'm looking forward to talking to them. And also the director of the Florida Project, and Sean Baker, he made an entire film on an iPhone 5, and I remember thinking that was really inspiring at the time. So I'm curious to ask him what that was like and how stepping up from that to making Florida Project. If you've seen it, it's really cool how he presents the world in the world of kids. And yeah, so that'll be the day.
This is a very special night for us because we have gathered this group of visionary directors, writer-directors, all of them. Sean Baker, co-writer-director of the Florida Project. Chloe Chow, the writer-director of The Writer. Josh and Benny Safdie, the writer-directors of Good Time.
I just wanted to ask, with each filmmaking process, you guys all have your own system, but I'm sure each film gives you a different sense of feeling. Like with Sean's project, I remember it reminded me of when my parents were going through divorce, and as a kid I was just trying to think of other things, like the ending of Florida Project, versus Benny and Josh's project. I came out of the theater freaking paranoid of cops. Even what
movie did that?
Yeah.
I'm sure it was our movie.
Yeah. Because every movie, I guess, you go into it trying to get a certain reaction from the audience, but what did you initially think you would have? Yeah.
Like upon conception?
Yeah.
You know, it was a weird one for us because we knew we were tackling the issue of the hidden homeless, and at the same time we were focusing on children, and we decided that we wanted the best way to get people thinking about the issue after they left the theater and going home that night and whatever, would be to have them connect with the kids so much as if they were feeling as if they were spending the summer with them, as if they were one of the kids. So the whole time I was thinking, little rascals, I want us to be having so much fun with these kids, and just having an hour and a half of a return to the summer of your youth. That was really what I was going for, with the intention, childhood in general, just with the intention of then having it sink in enough where it's like, oh, well, I'm thinking about the real Moonies right now, and then the issue, retaining.
I mean, with Good Time, we knew upon conception. There's a certain agitation, and a chargedness. And Connie, in particular the lead character, he's a very charged guy, and he's a romantic in his aspirations, and that, and he's driven. He's a winner who never wins. So, there's that element that he's going to just keep trying until he wins and he loses. So, I mean, that vibe was always there from, the script to the first conversation with Rob, and it's like, holy shit, what am I getting into?
But there's a level of openness you also need to have. You also need to be prepared to not get exactly, okay, this is something new and special that's happening here, and if you have your blinders on, you'll miss that. So
We kind of knew we were making a horror film.
Hey, real quick, you guys and Casey inspire me, guys. Honestly.
Thank you so much, man.
Yeah.
Casey did a lot for us.
Yeah. See you.